Okay, first of all, just wanted to thank our crowd. They were loud, outstanding crowd, homecoming, a big victory for us. Really our goal was to improve from game 1, 2 to 3. I think we did that. Overall, we talked about covering kicks and special teams. I think we did a very good job with that. Defensively, holding that bunch to 16 points. They've got some playmakers. And then offensively, we're able to run the football. And we talked about being better on first down. And we definitely did that. I really think the quarterback keeping it a few times early opens things up in the middle. I thought our offensive line did an excellent job. They played their best game. Bailey Sharp made his first start for Prince Tega. Prince was a little banged up from last week, and just real proud of Bailey. Like I said, I think our offensive line played well. So overall, it was a good win for us. We're 3-0. Now we get into our conference season. We've got a very important game next week against a very good team. Questions?
Talk about having a chance to play a lot of backup guys who hadn't played much.
It was really good. It was really good for developing depth. It was really good for morale, for some of those younger guys to get a chance to show what they can do. It was good that our running backs, we talked about getting more running backs involved. We were able to do that. Like I said, all the running backs played but DJ was still a little banged up. We'll see about next week. But then Joey Gatewood got a chance to get in there, and I think everybody can see, when he pulls the ball, it's a lot of fun to watch. So thought it was good to get those guys some reps. And then even our backup offensive line, I thought did a solid job when they got in there and did a good job of getting push.
Bo keeping the ball more, was that an emphasis this week, or do you just read it better?
Yeah, no, I think, anytime it's kind of what they give you, and it's more of just getting more experience. And I think he made some really good decisions. He stuck his foot in the ground and went north-south a couple times once he pulled it too, and I think that really made a big difference.
What is Derek Brown's status?
Yeah, we'll find out a little bit more tomorrow, and I'll give you all an update as far as that goes.
How big was it to just get the confidence of the running game going again? Sometimes, you executed, but
Yeah.
also confidence goes a long way.
No, it's real important. When we're running the football and we're playing with pace, that's when we're at our best. It opens everything else up. And so I thought it was a really good night. And I think more than anything, it was probably just a commitment, to run the football. And you saw we were very committed tonight, and I know that helped also.
Coach Booby had a really tough game against Tulane, dropping the ball several times. How do you like the way he bounced back this game?
Yeah, he held on the football. That was probably the big thing that stood out to me. He held on the football, and I think we did a good job of taking care of the football tonight too. A lot of different guys touched it, and anytime that happens, you're concerned.
Gus, how happy were you with the defensive effort, especially after their first drive where they converted a few
Yeah.
third and longs, but just how y'all bounced back after?
Yeah, they threw some new things at us. That happened the first 2 weeks too, and our guys adjusted. The great thing about our guys, we got a veteran group over there that can adjust, and did a really good job with that. And like I said, holding that group to 16 points, and really, we had some 2s and 3s in there that last drive. We just want to make sure and get those guys some experience.
Gus, what happened on Derek Brown's injury, and do you think it's going to be serious?
I don't think so, but at the same time, I'll find out more this evening, and I'll give you all an update, tomorrow.
How about Derek Hall?
Kind of the same thing. It kind of happened late, and I'll find out more.
Coach, you said 3-0. You're going into the league opener next week. Just talk about, are you seeing what you wanted to see going into this week?
I think so. The fact that, we have a veteran defense. We have a lot of experience back on offense. It was good to have Anthony Schwartz back out there. He's playing with a cast, and hopefully next week that'll be a little bit different. But when he's on the field, it really changes things. I'll be real excited once we get him with a cast off and we get 18 back and get our full force. And our quarterback, I see him growing each game. It's really good for him to go through the different experiences and the different looks. And the first 3 games, we've seen just about everything, and you expect that out of defense if they're playing a true freshman quarterback, and I think that will continue. But the good thing is, in the first 3 weeks, we've seen just about everything, so I think that will help him as we move forward.
You guys have been really heavy with Bowie's workload, but tonight, how do you feel about Sean and Cam and the way you guys got them in there in the third
I think
quarter?
they did a good job, and made some good runs. I know Cam made the safety miss on that touchdown that had up the middle, and and Worm, he's a different change of pace. I mean, he really is low to the ground, and he can really run, and and Harold got in there some, towards the end, and you can see he'll move a pile now. He's a big old guy when you're standing back there and you put Joey Gagerwood in the backfield. That's two pretty good guys, pretty good sized guys.
How would you assess Bo's night passing the ball?
I thought he was okay. I thought he was okay. Like I said, we'll continue to get better. And I want to say this too. We've had musical chairs with injuries with our wide receivers, and so you saw we had receivers in different positions tonight. When you lose a guy like Seth Williams, it doesn't just change one position. It changes a lot of different things. And J.J. Wilson, he really did some good things tonight. I think he only got the ball like 3 times, but he got a chance to get out there. He's a guy that I think can really be a very good player for us. Matthew Hill, same way. So it'll be good once we get all of our guys back healthy. We'll see if that happens next week. Hopefully it will, but we'll play who's ready to go.
What did you see on the targeting call on Smoke?
I don't know. I'll look at it on film and we'll see.
Anything else for Coach?